Hello, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. First, I want to say thank you to Dr. Flora Charles for inviting me for this conference to give my keynotes. And also, I want to thank all of you because you give me the time for this slot. And I wish you all in a good health and in a good situation because we all know we have a hard time now because of the economic problem, because post-pandemic COVID-19 problem and the various of problems that we have to face in daily life and also especially in education system. And I wish you also um, in a good condition for this conference. And actually, honestly, I want to meet all of us face to face, and I hope I can be in London for this conference, and I hope so that I can travel to international conference because I really miss that moment. I really want to uh, meet all the scholars and all the academicians around the world. And this opportunity actually give lots lots of advantage for me and lots of meaning for me. I very appreciate this opportunity and this slot that was give it to me, especially from the Flora Charles and Eurasia. And I think that this is the third time I'm with uh, the Flora Charles as a keynote, and I wish that I can deliver the best keynote that I can do as the best as I can do. And I hope so that we can discuss and we can collaborate more in future. And I will give my details that all of you can contact, and I also want to have your details. We can have the great networking after this. So and I hope so that I can give my very best in academic work. So for today, so I think that I the one is for the first keynote speaker here. So I hope that I can deliver the best as I can. Okay, so we see what I have here. Okay, so for uh, this keynote speaker, actually this is my latest this is my latest research that I conduct, the brief research that I conduct for the for my grant actually. So I hope that this needs analysis, this needs research I can go further for the next research and for the next opportunity for me to have the bigger fund for my research. So once again, welcome to the 9th London International Conference on Social Science and Humanities, ICSSH, which is we will have on 6 to 7 September 2022. So I will discuss to you, I will share with you the true special education leaderships, that's causes and effects for the special needs students. As we know that leaderships, if leadership is the main cause, the main factor that that can make the one of can make the organization can run softly, and we can run effectively. So the same goes to special education with special education schools or special education program. If we have the best leader, the better leader, the suits leader for special educations and also for the special needs students, is I can guarantee that special education can organize effectively. So once again, I'm Dr. Muhammad Razmi Benordin, Special Education Lecturer from Faculty of Education, Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, or National University of Malaysia in Selangor, Malaysia. So this is what special education looks like. This is my special education students. Um, two of them is two of them are Down syndrome students, and two of them, the right one, the one with the notebook and the one with pencil color, is autism autism students, and the one beside here, behind this boy, one is she's also autism, and she's have health problem, and she can't eat normally. She has to eat using one of tools that put in her stomach. So this is special education. As hard as the students' needs, is also hard for the teachers to handle the students, and the factors that can organize the special educations effectively, comfortably, is the leaderships. So the leaderships for the special education is the most important elements that we have to give the attention to, as we can provide the best leadership for them, and it will make the special education effectively organized. So the introductions, special education teachers have always felt that they have always been ignored in the current of school success. Teachers in the integration special education program, or in Malaysia we say that program pendidikan khas integrasi PPKI, especially feel that they are often marginalized in school activities, even tough they are also part of school community. So this is what happened in special education when the teachers is not involved much in the premium or in the normal school community, even though we also the part of the schools. We are the program, but we are the part of the schools. For them, the teachers in the mainstream feel unhappy with their presence, which is always considered as not much work and less pressure to achieve the requirements of the national education system. In addition, for them, school administration is also seen to be more focused on development of the mainstream, because we are just a program in the school. So the administration, the leadership of the school is giving the attention more to the mainstream, not for the special education needs. So people with special needs, or in Malaysia we say that we code them as MBK, murid berkebutuhan khas. Currently we know we acknowledge them as murid berkebutuhan pendidikan khas, MBPK, special education needs students. Also, in their view, are not able to contribute to the success of the school. So the background of study is, however, this view began to change when the community began to pay attention to people with the abilities. Or in Malaysia, we said, we code as OKU, orang kelainan upaya or orang kekurangan upaya. people with disabilities in community discussion. So nowadays, the community give or pay the attention more to people with disabilities. So the same goes to school. When special education start to have the attention from the community. So alongside to them to that situation, the school leadership also have to pay the attention for the special education, because the community begin to pay attention to special needs. So that is one of the way that the leadership for the special education can be we can develop for the best leaderships. So it will be the best situation, it will be good situation for special education itself and the special needs student itself. Okay, so the methodology that I have used to carry out this research is for this brief needs study. I'm using the qualitative approach, fully qualitative approach in collecting and analyzing data. So actually, I interview 11 special education teachers. Actually, the coordinators, 11 special education coordinators in SPK in Batu Pahat district. Batu Pahat is the one district in Johor, and Johor is one of part in Malaysia, one of the state in Malaysia. So this is case study, brief study, and the need studies to get the idea, to get the situation for the grassroots about the leadership of special education. So that interview session lasts for 15 to 30 minutes with discussion focused on the factors that make them love special education. And we also discuss that what the element of leaderships that they want to the leader to practice for the special education. So the sessions was recorded and then transcribed for data analysis purpose. Thematic analysis was conducted on the resulting transcript. Then the themes derived from the analysis became the finding of the studies. So these themes are also indicators of the result of these studies. So I'm taking the notes, I'm taking the response. I'm taking the response from the 11 coordinators, special education coordinators, to have the element of leadership that they want to leader focus on for special education. So this is the finding. T1 until T11 is the respondents. Respondent 1 until respondent 11. So this is the characteristic that or the elements that they want the leaderships or the leader focus on the on special education leaderships. So what we have here is physically healthy, sociable, happy-go-lucky, neat, and good service. So here the characteristic that they want from leader for the special education leaderships. So it tells that the leader have to physically healthy, so he or she can pay more attention to special education, so they can get more program, have a literary program in special educations, and they can also join the special education program. As we know that special education program also always have many mini or big programs throughout the year. And then also sociable, the leader must have the sociable skill, so that they can understand special education better, so that they can join that community of special education. So the respondent also said that leader for the special education have to be happy-go-lucky, so they can enjoy what special education have to, and also they wants to that the leader for special education needs and also good service. Everyone, all the respondents, um, state that the leader for the special educations have to give the good service so that they can lead the special education and give and make the leadership for special educations uh, effectively. Okay, so this is the finding, and we can see that good service is the most answers, the best or the most answers that given from the respondents, and also needs and following to happy-go-lucky, and then sociable, and last but not least is physically healthy. Okay, so for the discussions, through the finding of this study, it can be stated that a leader in special education needs good external characteristic in motivating the effective management of special education. If we are often exposed to the inner characteristic of a good leader, we also need to realize that external characteristics are more important in giving others a good impression of ourselves. So it same goes to special education leader. Leaders who show good and cheerful external characteristics are also able to make the atmosphere of an organization harmonious and cultivate a good work culture. So this is the element that we need in one organization. So we can practice it also in special educations. This condition is very necessary in special education. The harmonious and supportive atmosphere greatly helps the teachers and the special needs students achieve the desired aspirations. Yet, if a leader not only marginalize special education but even shows bad external features, if the leader shows the bad or not a good condition for their self, then the atmosphere in special education will become more disharmonious. Therefore, as a good leader, these characteristics need to be given attention in fostering a sustainable and consistent workforce in special education too. Okay, then as noted in the finding of this study, a school leader must have a healthy physique, appear to be able to manage the school and be active in doing things. So that's why the leader have to have a good physical health. This feature will help teachers also in shaping a healthy self to pursue challenging jobs in special educations. In addition, friendly readers are also needed in special education to add to the cheerful atmosphere. Leaders who are always together with teachers and students at the grassroots level can see for themselves the situation in more detail. Okay, such leaders will always be concerned with the state of special education. The same goes for the happy-go-lucky feature in leading special education. This feature can reduce the stress on teachers in performing tasks. Okay, so that's the good opportunity to have good teachers, to have a committed teachers. While neat features in appearance is very necessary in giving a good external impression for anyone who looks. Okay, it is the basic impression, not only for special education. However, the most important feature in making special education always harmonious and competitive is that leaders need to give fair treatment to all. As a conclusion, a leader in special education has a huge responsibility in making special education always harmonious viable and working effectively. Such an atmosphere not only helps teachers to perform well, but also makes MBK like to come to school. Therefore, a good leader must have good characteristics, either internal or externally. Okay, so this needs analysis, this needs research, this brief or case studies is the beginning for the bigger research to make the leaderships in special education goes effectively as a normal school or mainstream school here in Malaysia. So that's all that I can share with you for this session. I hope that in future I can uh, join. I can give my keynotes again, and currently also I conduct uh, a research that according to the visual impact students or or blind students. So I hope that that's research also I can share with you, and I can deliver as a keynote speaker too. So once again, thank you for Dr. Flora Chas, and thank you for the Eurasia research that invite me to this conference as a keynote speaker. So thank you so much, and have a good journey, have a good conference, and hope we can meet face to face later. Thank you so much.